This team loves playing players out of
DC United.
position. No, I thought you were going to say 2014 U.S. men's national team. That would have been straight to my heart.
A yearly
San
Winston
Jose.
masterpiece.
San Jose. In comes Cruz Medina, a homegrown player. In comes Carlos Acapo on a free, and they've loaned in defender Rodriguez on loan from Gremio. Chofis' loan expired, so he is gone. Francisco Calvo transferred to Konyaspor, and Marcos Lopez transferred permanently to Feyenoord. Some great business going out for the Earthquakes. Some questionable ones coming in. What are your thoughts?
I don't really feel like this team got better. It's like I almost wonder if if they had the right manager, if there's enough talent on this team that they could be good. Like Jabo starting to really make a name for himself this season. He's scoring a lot of goals. Obviously, Christian Espinosa is very talented. You have Jan Gregers, of course, USMNT um, backbone Jackson Ewell is on this team. I don't know if they have the star power to necessarily like the difference maker to for this team to be like successful, and I don't or to be like a top team. Uh, and I don't think they brought anybody in during this window that would do that. It just feels like if I look at the names that went out versus the names that came in, it just I honestly maybe I'm wrong here. I mean, totally correct me if I'm wrong, but it just feels like they got worse.
This goes back to what we were talking about last episode. For those of you who haven't heard it, go watch it. Um, Short term, not great. However, the money that they're getting from the Lopez sale and the Calvo sale are hopefully going to be properly reinvested. If it is reinvested, this is a win of a win.
Hopefully. That's a
Hopefully,
big
right?
hopeful for
It's
this
a
team
big,
though.
it's a big hopefully. You're right, but you got Marcos Lopez out the door for, I think it was a seven figure. I don't know if it was one or two, but I thought it was about 2 million for him, plus the Calvo sale, which is half a mil or whatever. That money can be reinvested really well for this team, given a proper manager. You might find some success. This team's season was over a long time ago. They are
It was over the minute they played Jackson Ewell at center back.
correct. They are 9 games out of a play or 9 points out of a playoff spot, 3 games, with 9 to go, give or take. Um, I don't see them turning it around. I think they have kind of washed and said, okay, Marcos Lopez, Francisco Calvo, you guys can go. We'll reinvest the money next season. Um, Currently, it's a loss for me, but depending on how they reinvest that money, I can come back to me in a year and a half, 2 years, and we'll talk about if it's a win or loss.
Yeah, I gotta go with lose until they prove me wrong because I just don't think San Jose has the track record to make me believe that they will like properly invest this money.
We shall see. We shall see. I do believe they've got a designated player spot or two open.
Yeah, I'm not sure who would be taking them up right now.
Let's see. There we are, friends in San Jose. Jamiro Montero and Christian Espinoza take up those spots. Trophies Lopez was, and now he's gone, so they do have a spot to fill. That money can be used there. So I'd
They need
expect it.
they need to buy down one of those two to like a TAM deal. Like
Yes.
open up another DP spot and then go sign two difference makers. And I genuinely think this team would be like competitive if they did that.
Yep. And I'm wondering if they still have their U22 player available too. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to do some more research, but there's a lot of reinvestment that can come into this squad, and I think that they will do so. I wouldn't be shocked to see them go full MLS 4.0 next year and just buy a bunch of really good attackers and hope for the best with Jackson Hill at center.
Well,
Um,
they brought in Rodriguez and they have Nathan already, so they should be good at center back.
the Rodriguez is a loan to my knowledge.
Yeah, but I would assume if he pans out, they would just buy him.
Again,
Obviously,
big
like
assumption, right?
true, fair enough.
Um, So again, it'll be interesting to see how this summer goes for them, how they reinvest that money. I think they've kind of accepted that the season's done and dusted. It's time to reinvest and focus.
Yep.